Hey, hi, how are ya? I'm Haley, and today we are welcoming a bunch of new people. Holy crap. I did not know that my reaction video to the new Breath of the Wild trailer was going to blow up as much as it did, and because of that we've got like a wave of new people, and I'm so excited to have all of you new nerds here. And I'm glad that all of y'all liked the video because it was really fun to make, and I'm still not over it. But there's a lot of gaming news coming out within the next couple weeks, in the next couple months, Breath of the Wild being one of them. And I just had like a little blank spot here of something I didn't know what to do with. So I thought it would be fun to do a top 10 video game husbands list. So I'm just gonna get right into it. Now there were some characters that I couldn't pick between, so I just categorized them by game. I still categorized them by, 10 being my least favorite to 1 being my most favorite, but there are some in here that have 2, and that's just, I couldn't pick between them, so I'm sorry. Starting at number 10, we have Ezio and Connor from Assassin's Creed. I love these games. Assassin's Creed is definitely on my top 10 list, and I'm playing the Ezio collection right now. And it just brings back so much nostalgia of me playing Assassin's Creed 2 back on the Xbox 360, and I just loved him so much. And then Assassin's Creed 3, I loved Connor. I thought he was just a sweet little bean. He was so cute and so nice, and they're assassins, but I just play those games. They're great. I'm not a fan of the newer ones, though. I've only played until Black Flag, and that kind of ruined it for me. Some people might think it's a good game. It wasn't my personal favorite. I am a die-hard fan of the first 3, so. Coming in next at number 9 is Braum from League of Legends, and I have a thing for facial hair and muscles. I don't know what it is. I love him, and he's buff, and he could protect me from anything. I've got a jacket that says that I'm part of Braum's bodybuilders, and one of the main reasons is he commands an army of these little babies. Coming in at number 8 is Sly Cooper, and I know what you're gonna think. I'm not a furry, though there's nothing wrong with being a furry. I'm being honest, and when I was a kid, I had the biggest crush on Sly Cooper. I grew up on that game, and I just love him. I don't know. I can't explain it, so furries, you're welcome. I can't back myself up. Next at number 7 is another non-human, Ratchet from Ratchet & Clank. And the same thing with that, I don't want to explain it. I just have this thing, I just love him. He was my childhood too. He's so sweet, and he saves the world, and he's right there. Oh my god. I didn't even notice that I put that poster there, okay. Coming in at number 6 is Girahim from Skyward Sword, and my friends know this, everybody knows this. I love Girahim. He's so beautiful, and he looks amazing in his final form. He is just a thing for bad guys. I don't know. He's just hilarious, and he's creepy, and he's got that really long, like, snake tongue. Shut up. He's just got that Queen Diva attitude, and I'm totally into it for some reason. Normally I'm not, but it's just something about him. I just adore it. Next at number 5, we have Solid Snake and Big Boss from Metal Gear Solid, and I could not choose between these two, and that's super weird because, spoiler, I guess this is a spoiler, though the game's been out for forever, but Big Boss is kind of like Snake's dad, so this is getting real weird. I have played almost every single Metal Gear Solid game. That's another one of my favorite games ever, and I absolutely loved Solid Snake from the very beginning. I played, the very first one on PlayStation 1, and even back then when he barely had a face, I was in love with him. But then Snake Eater came out, and when you met Big Boss, I was just like, whew. And then when Phantom Pain came out, that just said it. I was like, okay, Big Boss is my Big Boss. Next at number 4, I have Axel and Terra from Kingdom Hearts. And from the second I played Kingdom Hearts 2, I immediately connected with Axel. I was like, okay, this one's mine. He's just, again, I guess I'm just attracted to that smart mouth and the way he loves Roxas. Oh my god. And then with Terra, I have a thing for guys with spiky hair. I don't know. I love Terra, and it breaks my heart about him. I'm not gonna spoil anything about that. I loved Terra, and I loved how sweet he was. Next at number 3, which isn't really a surprise, I have Sans the Skeleton, And the very first time I played Undertale, I just adored him. He's just this teeny tiny little chubby skeleton who follows you around making puns and protecting you and being sweet unless you do the genocide run. I am attracted to funny people. I like to laugh, and Sans is hilarious and he's adorable. He's just a sweet little muffin. And that's another video game husband that's not human, but I'm into him, so. Next at number 2 is Carpenter from Alice Madness Returns, and I can't explain it. This is one of the ones where I just literally cannot explain it, because in the game he's kind of like a villain, but not really. I mean, in the end of chapter 2 he helps you, but you know, in the middle it's confusing. You have to play that game. Carpenter is just the perfect amount of good and evil, and I am just super attracted to that bird beak of a nose. I can't explain it. I don't know what it is, but he is. You should see how many pictures I have of Carpenter in my phone. Oh my god. He's just got that bubbly, theatrical personality, and he's also vicious at the same time to his deep dark core because he eats clams, which that hurts me in my animal loving heart, but the heart wants what the heart wants, and mine wants Carpenter bad. I think this amount of fan fiction perfectly describes how much I really do love the Carpenter. Before I tell you guys who my number 1 top of my list video game husband is, I'm gonna put in some honorable mentions. Raiden from Metal Gear Rising, not from Metal Gear Solid 2. Sora from Kingdom Hearts. Spyro from Spyro, shut up, I know, he's not human either. Jack from Jak and Daxter. Ganondorf from Hyrule Warriors. Reno from Final Fantasy VII. Joel from The Last of Us. And Riku from Kingdom Hearts 2. Okay, the moment we've all been waiting for. My number 1, forever and always, video game husband is Reggie Fils-Aimé. I'm kidding, you all know who it really is.